Hey there, I'm Andrew, your Faith Made Guide. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the announcement areas for your website and learn how to use them and maybe get some tips and tricks along the way. So from your dashboard area, you can see right here that we show your current top bar announcement and your current bottom bubble announcement. It shows the content and then the button info. For example, this button and link are turned off, and this button info just says button text. And you can click these right here to go directly to that panel in the customizer, but instead we're going to go to the front end of our website first so that we can see how these work. So you see my first one up here says I have stuff to announce, and then you can also add a button right here as well. And then my bottom one down here has a picture, some bubble information, and then the button text that I mentioned with a link to nowhere. To edit this, we just click on Customizer, and this pulls up the customizer on the front end of our website. And then we click on the Announcements tab. And here you have the option to edit the bar or edit the bubble. So let's click bar. The first thing you can do is you can turn it off completely. Maybe you don't have anything to announce coming up for a little bit, and so you can get rid of it completely just by flipping that switch. And then in the announcement info, you can add anything you want here. And it should update automatically. And then the next thing you can do is add a button. So maybe we want to say spring groups are now open. And we want to change the button to say find your group. And then we can link this to the groups page, or you can add another link here. Maybe you're using Planning Center for groups, and this will link out directly to that page. Next, we have our bottom bubble. Same principle here. I find that a lot of churches like to have some kind of chat bot here, or maybe they like to have like a Facebook Messenger bot here instead of an announcement bubble. But I like to give two options so that you can choose which one works best for your church. If you're that guy, you can turn it off though, and it just takes away that bubble completely. We're going to turn it on, and we have our bubble info here. And then we have our button. I don't have the option to turn off a button here because the primary reason I would use a bubble is to link to something important on the website. And the same principle here is that you can do the same thing we did with the top bar announcement. It works the same way. The other thing we can do or take away is we can take away this image so that when someone clicks the button, they just see this little pop-up and they can find what they need to quickly without having that image in the way. I do recommend a more streamlined image than the one I'm using just in that test there, because it will fill that space. And so if you're using a thinner image, it might look a little better for you. So that other image was pretty tall, and here you can see that this is not as tall of an image, and it fits the space better. And that's how you update your announcement bar and your bottom bubble. And I recommend every time you come into your website, I hope it catches your eye so that you can stay updated on all these things, and that the people that visit your website are seeing the information, seeing the announcements that they need to see, and not something that's outdated. Best of luck in using this tool. I hope that you find it helpful.